Hello, everybody. A few minutes and then we'll get going. Hey, Corn Captain. How are you doing today? Just giving it a couple minutes for people to filter in. Got your package from us? If it's not there yet, hopefully it gets there tomorrow. It should have already been there.
Unless he's talking about from Thursday that has not been shipped out yet. That gets shipped out tomorrow.
I don't think he was in there on Thursday. Oh, if you're talking about the stuff from Thursday, that hasn't been shipped out yet. That gets shipped out on Tuesday, which is tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the only day that we ship out packages.
Okay, all of our shipping goes on Tuesdays. So we got your package here from Thursday. So unless you go overweight tonight, then your shipping's already covered.
Oh, the week before? Yeah, it should have already been there.
Yeah, that should have been there. We mailed that out over a week ago. If you don't get it tomorrow, shoot us an email and we'll check your tracking and everything. We'll get it figured out. All right, so how's everybody doing today? Hopefully Cindy will pop in soon.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, Cindy. You're deep in the woods? You on vacation or something?
stuff.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, taste.
Alright, so we got a couple quick announcements before we get going. The first one is for anybody here that gets the lot list in the email. You probably noticed that we are, until further notice, we are not doing pre-orders anymore. We do have multiple reasons for that, but one is we want to make sure that everybody, regardless if they're on the list or not, is able to have a shot at, the best stuff. So
That's fine, Sunday.
that's just one of a few reasons why we're not going to be doing the pre-sales anymore, at least for right now. Now, that doesn't mean if there's something that you want, you can't still email us, and we can, we'll still do a direct sale with you if there's something you want. You just got to shoot us an email, let us know what it is, let us know, what your price range is, what grade you're looking for, all that kind of thing. All right, I've got a red bar, so give me a second real quick.
Okay. Back to normal.
All right, back to green. All right, second announcement. The relaunch of the Coins of the World series will be either Wednesday or Thursday, probably afternoonish. I don't know an exact time, so just keep an eye out for us to go live. Or probably for me to go live, because I'll probably do that one by myself. So that is on the way, and I will be doing a giveaway for that as just as kind of a special thing for the grand relaunch of the series. So hopefully we'll see some of you guys there to come, learn about foreign coins and just have a good time. All right. So that's our announcements for today. All right, let's get this thing going. Who wants to see some coins? Hopefully y'all want to see some coins. Otherwise, what the heck are you doing here? All right, so our first item up today is kind of a special item. By the way, for anybody who didn't catch it, everything today is all brand new stuff. So hopefully you guys like it. All right, so you guys might have seen this. You might have heard about it. These things are tough to get. So Austria this year is doing their 825th anniversary of the Austrian Mint. They are one of, it's the third item down. They are one of the oldest continuously operating mints in the world. And they also are one of the best. So they did a special this year where they're doing 3 silver rounds and 5 copper rounds. They've released 2 of the rounds of the silver rounds so far. I haven't been able to find the copper round, so I'm not sure if they did those yet. The 3rd silver round is being released in October. And it comes with a special book about it all. That, granted, it's in, Austrian.
Yeah, you will not be able to read it unless you can speak it.
We do have the book available today. This is the book for the 25th anniversary of the Austrian Mint. And in the back are the spots for the 3 silver rounds and the 5 copper rounds. And although you'd have to do a translation to read it, this thing is absolutely beautiful. The artwork in here and everything is just amazing. It's kind of hard to catch it on the camera. Let's see if I can angle this up a bit. This thing is absolutely gorgeous book. And we do actually have 2 of the silver rounds that are going to be going out as well. The 2 that have been released already are going to be going out today. So for the book itself, we're going to be starting the book at $20. And they're only, for the book, they're only doing a limited number of them, so they are hard to get. And again, we will have 2 of the silver rounds that go in that book going out today as well. And someday when we can actually find the copper rounds, we'll get a hold of those and try and bring some of those to the show. But for anybody interested in getting this, or getting the collection going, you're definitely going to want the book to go with it. And my camera just locked up. Hang on. Unlock the camera real quick. Switch back. Alright, I think we just lost the overhead cam. Give me one moment. Figure this out real quick. Minor technical difficulties. There we go. Huzzah. Alright, there we go. Camera works again. At least it did for a second. It's getting jiggled around a little too much. Yeah, I got it. Shut up. Can you guys hear my computer flipping out on me? Gotta love technology. Alright, there we go. Let's be careful not to bump it again. Alright, so any interest in this at 20 bucks for the book? So for those of you that don't know, the story behind it has to do with the story of King Richard the Lionheart being captured by King Leopold and being held in the in a tower dungeon in Austria. And basically it's Britain coming up with a gigantic amount of gold to pay the ransom to get him back, and then they used, or actually a giant sum of silver to get him back, and then they used that to actually start the Austrian start minting silver coins, which then led into the legend of Robin Hood, because Britain basically bankrupted itself to get their king back. So that got into the Robin Hood thing of, stealing from the rich to give to the poor. So that's kind of what the whole story inside of this is, if you ever actually take the time to translate it. Last call, miss. King John.
Hey, Roadrunner.
I liked in the Robin Hood Men in Tights when they did the whole thing where the punishment was that from that day forward, all toilets would be referred to as Johns. All right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides they want that, let us know. All right, next up, kind of goes sort of along with that. We've got a British coin set. It's the Royal Silver Wedding. And it has this is just a medal, and then it's got the 5 coins. And I will actually try and show those on the scope. So this is the medal. It's really big, so it's hard to show the whole thing on here. I'll have to do it sideways. 1947 to 1972, Elizabeth and Philip. And then you got the 10 new pence, the half pence, or the half new penny. And you got the 1 penny. Then you got the two new pence. And then you got the 5 new pence. And then this is the 50 new pence. So, pretty decent. And this is going to have for $3 for the starting bid. Get it back on the main cam again. So I was looking for a $3 bid. Upside down. The Royal Silver Wedding Set.
It's not us.
Now it's going to be on your end. We're running clear and green right now. Hey, Trent. All right, anybody interested in $3? The Royal Silver Wedding Set, you get the special medallion plus the 5 coins. Trent at 3, looking for 4. All right, Trent is the sole bidder, so we're going to go ahead and go sold to Trent for $3. Congrats, Trent. That's what happens when you try and do stuff online out in the sticks. All right, next up, we got a couple of brown Ikes. You, of course, probably seen these before. Cindy will catch up. She's lagging. So these are the silver proof Ikes. And this one is the 1971. Still in the original packaging. she's lagging. She's still on the
No.
the royal wedding set. So this is the 1971 silver proof Ike. And this one we are looking for a buy it now of $15. It's always hard to get. Proofs are really good. Let's see if I can get it under the scope. Actually, these scuffs and scratches you're seeing are on the plastic. They're not on the coin. This thing is still deep cameo, beautiful condition. This is the 40% silver proof Eisenhower dollar in the original box. And it's on a buy it now of $15. And we do also have the 1972 as well. And these are both going to be $15. Buy it now. So you got the 71 and the 72.
Okay.
Silver Ike proofs. $15 each in original packaging. It's really hard to get that in good on that. Let me try this.
Yeah, it's very shaky now. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to hold the camera so people can try and see it. All right, last call on these. All right, we're going to move on. If anybody wants these, let us know. All right, next item up, we've got a set of 1943 steel cents, brilliant uncirculated. You got your Philadelphia, your Denver, and your San Fran. And the starting bid on this is going to be $3. There's your Philly. There's your Denver. These things are in beautiful shape. And there's your San Francisco. How many of you out there got a BU set of the 1943 steel cents? $3, anyone? Yeah, it just kind of works out because that's the holder it's in. All right, last call on this, $3. All right, we're gonna move on. Next item up, we've got an unopened bankroll of uncirculated 1965s. It says P, but of course, 1965, there were no mint marks. So everything was plain dating for 65. But this is actually an original bankroll. It's never been opened. Every coin in here is brilliant uncirculated. Hopefully be able to
Yeah, you're not going to
get it to sort of. So any kind of varieties or errors that the 65s could have could be in this, inside of this roll. Now, the opening bid for this is $3. There's a full uncirculated roll, never been opened, 1965. Lincoln cents. Got Cindy at 3, looking for 4. Got a bid at 3, looking for 4. Anyone? All right, last call. All right, we're going sold to Cindy, $3. Congrats, Cindy. Alright, next up, it's kind of the same thing.
You're welcome.
Except this time it's a 1966 unopened roll.
You don't have one.
And this time it's from Canada.
Oh, that's all. That's 15.
And this one is from 25 King Street, West Toronto, Ontario. It's a bankroll of 65 Canada. Never been opened.
It's a 66 on here.
Or 66, sorry.
$15.
And this one we're doing on a buy it now for 15 bucks. The prices on these things are getting crazy because of the fact that, of course, Canadian cents aren't made anymore. And the folks up in Canada are on a push right now to try and get everything that they can back up to Canada for the collectors up there. So it is not going to be too long before these kind of unopened bankrolls from Canada are going to be going for 30, 50 bucks. You got a chance to get one right now for 15. You pull one penny out of here that's in high mint state, that's going to be worth twice what the roll is worth, or what you pay for the roll. Last call on this one. Unopened bankroll. 1966 Canadian small cents. From Ontario, Canada. All right, we're moving on. All right. Next up, so as we said, we are doing a couple of the silver rounds from the Austria set. Here's the first one. This is the King Leopold. Get that focused in a bit better. Come on. There we go. Republic of Austria, 2019. €1.50. And there's King Leopold. And this one we're doing on a buy it now of 30 bucks. And it is still in the original holder that they sent it in. So you got all your info on it. 0.999 silver, 31.7 grams, 1.5 euro.
Thanks, Cindy. That really hurt my neck.
Over $30 buy it now, anyone? Yeah, you guys are allowed to talk. Don't be afraid to chat.
And you can even put numbers in. We know the difference.
See, the idea of our shows is that even when it's an auction, we want to sit around and have fun and chat and joke.
Well, that's not
Hey,
a lot of
Blues.
blues.
All right, last call on this one. King Leopold, 825th anniversary, 1 ounce silver round.
Hi, Silver.
Hey, silver.
Hi to come.
And for buy now, $30. Right up your alley, silver. This is the 825th anniversary Austria round. This is the King Leopold. It is 0.999 silver, 1 ounce.
Hi, Les.
And it is one of the three for the set for this year. You can still bid, just pay on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know that. If and you want. All right, we're moving on. All right, next up, we have the second of those silver rounds that's been released so far this year. And I know I'm going to screw this up, but it's the, I believe it's Weiner Nostad silver round. Hey, Les. It's an impeccable amount of detail in this thing.
Yeah. That coin is very, very pretty.
Again, it is 0.999 silver. It is the second silver round to go with the 825th anniversary and the book. And the third one, which is being released in October, is going to have actually have Robin Hood on it.
Giddy up.
Over $30. And I'll tell you what, if anybody buys both of the silver rounds, I'll throw in the book for $5. So for $65, you get both rounds with the book. So I'll save you $15.
Think about how much work it took to do the dye for that.
I know, right? This thing is insane. Like they put in every single little line for every one of those roof slats.
Yeah. And
all the little tiny window framing, all the plant detail.
yeah.
This thing is ridiculously
And
detailed.
the brick wall. And the fence. That probably took them months to get it perfect.
Makes me glad I'm not an engraver.
Right.
That is going to be a crazy meticulous job.
That kind of artwork.
Hats off to the people that do the engraving, though. That is an amazing talent that I could never have.
For me,
All right, last call on all of these.
it'd probably take me like 10 years to do that. And it would not look as pretty.
$30 for this one. And again, if anybody gets both of the silver rounds, then I will throw the book in for $5 instead of the $20 just for the book. Which, by the way, for those of you that didn't see it, that came in after, here's the book. And these books do have a limited number that are being printed. And then in the back, you got on the bottom is where the silver rounds go, and then these are going to be the copper rounds they're making for the set. And again, the artwork in this thing is absolutely gorgeous. You can see it there. So that's the book.
Kind of it's an Austrian, but
All right, we're going to move on. All right, next item up. This one's going to be on a buy it now for $28. Oops. This is the 2019 Australian $1. And yes, they do their dollars in bars, not in rounds like we do. For their silver, they do a bar. And this one is actually the reverse proof design Australian Dragon. Got the awesome dragon winding up. Perth mint mark.
coin bar.
$28. Anyone? This again is a buy it now. Last call. By the way, this isn't a flip, so the little minor scratches you're seeing are in the flip. They're not in the bar. Hopefully you're not allergic to bees.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. All right, kind of keeping with that theme for a minute. We got another silver round. And this is a Dragon Series silver round. It's the World of Dragons series. This one's $25. And this is the Welsh Dragon.
Oh, I thought right.
0.999 silver. World of Dragon series Welsh Dragon. $25.
Ah.
Just got your eye on it. It's kind of cool. That's the entire reverse of the coin. It's a gigantic dragon eye.
The concept then.
And this one is going to Dacone. Congrats, Dacone. Just keep in mind your credit hasn't kicked in yet. I thought you wanted the other dragon too, Dacone. That Australia one. I don't know who Queen Dragoon is. So you're going to have to send me their information. I have no idea who that person is. Alright. Next up, we've got a graded silver round. And this one is a 2013 Perth Mint Australian Kookaburra early release Mint State 70. Oh, Coin Dragon. Okay. Okay, yeah, we got Coin Dragon stuff. And this one is going for $40. Buy it now.
And the scratches that you're seeing is on the plastic.
Yeah, that's on the slab. That's not on the coin. As you would imagine, since it's it's an MS-70, there is no better grade than an MS-70. Perth Mint mark. Your Kookaburra birds. Cool reverse proof design. Even though it's not actually a proof, otherwise it would say proof 70, not Mint State 70. And for $40, anyone? This is on a buy it now. MS70 2013 Kookaburra, rated by NGC, and it is an early release. Which means this is one of the first ones that were minted. $2013 $999 silver. Last call. Chased by a bee.
Are you at least back inside?
All right, moving on.
Oh, wait, to come
Oh.
second.
Going to Dacone. Crash Dacone. All right. Next up. This thing is really cool. And this one's buy it now is going to be $28. This is a 1989 Canadian maple leaf. And the entire coin is toned dark purple. Front and back. Again, it's an 89 $5 silver maple leaf. 0.999 silver. But the entire thing, front and back, toned purple.
And you can't really tell on the screen, but it is purple.
Yeah, I mean, let me see. Here's something actually silver colored next to that. To show you the color difference. This thing looks awesome. And it's a very early date for the maple leaves too, being a 1989.
Yeah.
Last call, $28. All right, we're moving on. Yeah, put this back real quick. All right, next up, from the Canadian Wildlife type series, from the $5 silver rounds, 2012, in proof design.
Yeah.
And this one is the kitty. The angry kitty.
Mountain lion. What you have?
Yeah, it's got the mountain lion all on the back. Perched up on the log, ready to eat your face. And this one is $25. For $25, anyone? And no love for the silver today. All right, last call. Oh, it's probably just the camera. Or just the way that it was engraved onto it. Yeah, it almost looks like it was actually made that way. Almost like the letters have an outline. All right, we are moving on. We got another one of those, except this one is the Lynx, and it's 2017. And this one is $22. So 1 ounce Argent Pure. Get your happy links there. Yeah, all of these are really cool. All right, last call on this one, $22 and it's yours. $2017 Canadian $5 silver round with the links on it. It's got that cool anti-theft design on there, or not anti-theft, anti-counterfeit design on it. All right, we're moving on. All right, next one is kind of cool. It's only a 3/4 ounce silver round. It's not a full ounce. It is going to be on a buy it now of $22 because this one is actually really hard to get. These things are tough to find. There you go. 3/4 ounce fine silver. And this one is the Howling Wolf. 3/4 ounce silver round. For 2015. Again, this one is $22. And this one is a $2 in denomination, as opposed to the $5 on the 1 ounce silver rounds. This is another one that's in reverse proof design. All right, last call on this one. You feel the boot coming? Hopefully not. All right, moving on. Alright, next up, we've got a Libertad from Mexico. Brilliant uncirculated, and it is $22. Very cool design on the Libertad. And this one is a 2015. 2015. For $22. And this one's going to silver. Try it, silver. Alright, next up. Yeah, Wednesday, not a problem, dude. Not a problem at all. Alright, next up from 2018, we got a South African Krugerrand. And this one, just like the others, we're looking for $22. Buy it now. South Africa's only been doing these silver Krugerrands for 3 years now. They started them in 2017. And this one is the 2018.
Silver.
And this one's going to silver. Congrats, silver. Alright, next up we got two of these little guys available. These are little quarter ouncers. They're 0.925 silver. And these are little 1973 Franklin Mint member little silver rounds. They are improved design. They're 1/4 of an ounce of silver. And these are $8 a piece. Again, we do have two of these available. That's the first one. Here's the other one. Both are 1973. No, silver. These are actually
Quarter.
a little bit bigger than a quarter. Cindy, you're behind. It was the Libertad and the Krugerrand that silver got. And I'm trying to find a quarter. Yeah, there's a quarter. It's actually closer to the size of a small dollar. Yeah, that much overlapping. So it's, yeah, it's about the size of a small dollar. It's in a small dollar holder. They're 0.925 silver. And there's a quarter ounce of silver in each one. Again, these are $8 each.
Yes.
Yep, both are exactly the same. If you want both, I'll give you $1 off and give them both to you for 15. We'll take them both. Cool. All right, these are both going to silver. Look at her at, sir. All right. Got one more item in the silver round area. So this is the inner disc of a Bally's of Las Vegas casino token. It's 0.999 silver, and this is 0.65 ounce of silver. Again, it's 0.65 ounce of 999 silver in this thing. And this one is going for $12.
Yes.
Yeah, silver, 0.65 troy ounce.
It's okay, Cindy.
And this one's going to silver. Congrats, sir. Sold. All right. I know some of you have been waiting for this. So, Cindy, you might want to refresh if you need to. All right. 2012 Perth Mint. PCGS MS69. $5 Australian Dragon. And this is 0.999 gold. Starting bid is $100. We got Dakota at 100. Looking for 105. This isn't a buy it now, Cindy. It's a bid. We got Dakota at 100. We're looking for one. Okay, we got Cindy at 101. Say $5 coin for 2012. You see, it's 1/20th of an ounce of gold.
The cone at 105.
The cone at 105. Cindy at 110. Do we hear 115?
$120.
Got Dakota 120. All right, Cindy's out. Dakota, if you win this, I dare say you're not going to want me to send this one to Coin Dragon. Nope. All right, last call, 120. We got the cone. We're going once. Going twice. And sold to the cone. Congrats, man. You got some gold. And you can say you're the first person ever to get to buy gold from us. All right. I'm going to step away for just a moment, let my wife jump in. Her neck is bugging her today, so bear with her.
Yes.
She had her physical therapy today, and they did a neck stretchy thing that's kind of got her hurting a bit, so bear with her. But I will be right back.
Alrighty. We have 1890. Annex, Brilliant Uncirculated, Morgan Silver Dollar, Legends of the Comstock.
By the way, for anybody who's wondering what Legends of the Comstock is, that was from the California Silver Rush.
And this one is going. Is it bid or Ben?
Bid.
Bid? Okay.
All three of those bid.
Okay. Starting bid on this one is $60. 1890. And the scratches that you're seeing is on the plastic. Anyone? Okay. This is the last call. What? I hate the glare from that.
So yeah, when it's saying it is certified as Legend of the Comstock, that means they certified the silver that was used for that was from the California Rush back in the 1800s. So that's a very cool piece of history.
Alright. This one is closed. Next up, we have a 1881.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, so this one is an 1881 San Francisco Morgan dollar. It is uncirculated. It's in the nifty little Rick Snow holder. And this one's going for $35. And this one is actually going to be on a buy it now. Got a little bit of toning going on. Absolutely beautiful Morgan.
Did it help, Cindy?
Your San Francisco mint mark. For $35, anyone? Excuse me. Again, most of the scratches that you're seeing are on the plastic. They're not on the coin. You can always tell when you look on the camera, when I move it, and you see that it looks like, right there it looks like one scratch, but then I move it, and now it looks like two. That's the reflection separating. Because again, anytime Rick puts them in these, he always has a heat sealer thing that seals them. So I just leave them sealed. For $35, that's a fantastic price for an uncirculated Morgan. All right, last call on this one. All right, we're moving on. So has anybody got anything interesting going on for the summer? Any kind of summer programs or anything going on? All right, next up. This one's going to be on a buy it now for $45. And this is an 1885 New Orleans, graded PCGS MS63 Morgan dollar. Now, I bought this from Rick Snow, and he actually had a little sticker on it that said Proof Light because he thinks that this one should have gotten Proof Light. But me personally, because it wasn't designated on the slab, I'm not doing it at the Proof Light price. I'm doing it at the standard price. But, I mean, you can definitely see what he was talking about on that color difference between the devices and the field. Especially on the reverse. So again, looking for $45 for this one. PCGS rated MS63. That is very possible because you do have to pay all their extra little fees for all that kind of stuff. All right, last call on this one.
Alright.
I love you. All right, moving on. If anybody decides they want any of those Morgans, let us know. They will be here. All right, next up, we got a couple of more silver Ikes. We got 2 of these available. Actually, no, we don't.
No.
Because one's a proof and one's not. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got a bicentennial 40% silver proof Ike. Deep cameo. It's an airtight. So we're looking at $15 by it now. And then while we're looking at these, we've also got the non-proof version of it in 40% silver, which is also $15.
So just let us know which one.
So we got the silver proof and the silver non-proof. Both $15 each.
Yes.
Yes, but it's still available. It was $28 if you want it. You'll take it? Cool. Here it is if you wanted to see it. Real quick. It's upside down, but
Meh.
gives you the gist. Alright, last call on the 2 Ikes. If anybody wants both, I'll knock $1 off each and give you both for 28. I don't know where that came from. Alright, we're going to move on. If anybody said you want any of those Ikes, let us know. Alright. Next up. This is one of our other showcase items tonight. This is an 1827 straight 2 base or square base 2. Capped bust $50 and very fine. And starting bid on this one is 110.
Go back to 7. Let's see, then go back to the 7. Ugh.
There you go.
So it's slash.
What are you looking at?
Slash 6. I don't see 6 marking anywhere on there. Look for way up the top of the 7.
I don't see anything.
See it.
Circle in the armpit of the 7.
No. I still don't see it. But whatever.
I don't know. I don't see what you're talking about, but that's just me.
It's $110 a new one.
Well, hey, if you're the only bidder, you'll get it for 110 bucks. For 110 bucks, anyone? It's a beautiful specimen of a cat bus staff. I was really happy when we were able to get this. Last call. There we go. All right, we are moving on. Huh? All right, next up, we got a 1945 San Francisco Brilliant Uncirculated Walking Liberty $50. And this one's on a buy now for 25 bucks. Beautiful uncirculated Walking Liberty half. Anybody interested?
Yeah, that is nice.
And these things are just absolutely gorgeous when they're brilliant uncirculated. You get all that beautiful fine detail in there.
Let's see.
$25. This could be yours. All right, we're going to move on. All right, next up, we got a 1960 Proof Franklin $half. It is not a cameo, unfortunately. Hey, Coin Digging, how you been? Enjoying the summer?
Fine.
Cool. And this one, all right, this one we were looking for $20. Again, this is the 1960 Proof Franklin $half. And we're looking for $20. This one is a buy it now. The last call. Only a few months behind in work. Only a few months. All right, we're moving on. Right, next up, we got a 1956. And this is the Type 2 3 Feathers Proof Franklin $half. I'll show you what that is here in a sec. So when you're looking at the birdie on the Franklin half, there's two types for the 56. There's, if you can see my pointer, when you look to the side of the perch on this side, there's one that's got 3 feathers, which is this one. That's the Type 2. And then there's the Type 1 that's got all 4 of them. Would be out here. So that's what you're looking at for the Type 2. And this one we were looking for $50. Again, this is the 1956 Type 2 Franklin Proof Dollar. Or half dollar. Why did I just say dollar?
I don't know.
Last call on this one. All right, moving on. No love for the half dollars today. Right, and the last one of the Franklins we got is a 1961 proof. And this one we're looking for 20 bucks. These bright, shiny proofs are always the hardest thing to get on camera.
Right. Look like a liar.
You're just getting insane amounts of glare. Looking for $20, anyone? By the way, for anybody who wasn't here when I announced it, the return of the Coins of the World series is going to be back either Wednesday or Thursday. Probably or somewhere in the afternoon in Arizona time, somewhere in the afternoon. And there will be a giveaway involved with it for the grand relaunch of the series. So hopefully y'all will come and hang out and chat and have fun. And hopefully learn a little something about foreign and ancients. All right, we are moving on. If anybody decides they want any of those Franklins, let me know. All right, next up we got some Kennedy half dollars. Get back over here. All right. So every one of these Kennedy half dollars except one is silver. So I'm going to do the non-silver one first. And it is the 1976 San Francisco PCGS Proof 69 Decam Clad. There's your PCGS code. All those scratches you're seeing are, of course, on the slab. And this one, we were looking for 12 bucks. And again, none of these scratches are on the coin. They're all on the slab. So what's everybody been up to? Let me know what's going on in your lives. For 12 bucks, anyone? This is going to be the last call on this one. Two miles of wood? How long is that going to take? Maybe 3 months. Well, hey, man, hopefully you get caught up. All right, moving on. All right, next up. Oh, you got a crew coming? There you go. All right, next up, we've got the silver proof. We've actually got 2 of these available. They're 12 bucks each. We have one that's in just one of these genuine silver proof Kennedy half dollar holders. It's not graded or anything. It's just a little holder, slab type holder. These are the 40% silvers. They are both deep cameo. And they're 12 bucks each. So that's the first one, and then the second one's in an airtight. $12 each, any takers? 40% silver Kennedy proofs. 1976 bicentennial. All right, moving on. All right, and then we've also got the non-proof version. This is just the 40% silver. And this one is also $12. But if somebody wants this one and one of the proofs, I'll do them for $10 each as a little set. So you can get it for $20. Every now and then you just need to get away from the hustle and bustle of the big city. All right, we're moving on. All right. No love for the half dollars. All right, next up, we got some 90% Kennedy proofs. Again, these are the 90% silvers. We have 6 of them available. They're $9 each. We have 2 2006s. Here's the other 2006. These are all deep cameo. And then we got a 2007. We have 2 2008s. Oops, that's a 10. 2 2008s. There we go. Again, these are $9 each. 90% silver. And we got 1 2010. Is anybody interested in any of these? Those dates again are 2006, 7, 8, and 10. All 90% silver, all proof deep cameo. I mean, look at that. That is white on black. And all $9 each. If you want one of each date, that would be the 6, 7, 8, and 10. I'll give them to you for $8 each. All right, Trent wants an 8 and a 10. Congrats, Trent. You got an 8 and a 10 coming at you. That leaves two 2006s, a 7, and an 8. And it's going to be the last call on these. Then we're going to move on. Then there's 90% silver Kennedy proofs. All right, moving on. All right, if anybody wants any of those half dollars, let me know. Including that beautiful 1827 Cat Bus half. It's still available. All right. Going into quarters now. Starting out again, these are primarily silver proofs. Actually, these are all silver proofs. Nope. All but one. All right, so we are starting the quarters off with a 1956 proof quarter.
$18.
And this one we're looking for $18. Buy it now. And this is the 56 proof quarter. Same with trucks, seem to break down about the same time I get better ones. Dodge trucks. Their Dodges are really good.
Yeah.
Dodge and GMC both are very good. For $18, anyone? 56 proof quarter. Last call. I drive whatever my Lyft driver's driving when he comes to pick us up. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got a 1960 proof quarter. And once again, looking for $18. This one's actually still got cameo to it. You still got a bit of white on black going on. But 99 one ton. New diesel Dodge. Nice. It gives you that extra bit of oomph with the diesel engine.
Yeah.
Last call on this one. All right, we're going to move on. You need all tons and not a bit. All right, next up is the 1961 proof quarter. For $18 on this one as well. If somebody wants all three of these, I'll give you all three of these that we just showed, the 56, the 60, and the 61, for $15 each. I'll knock $3 off each one of them if you get all three. So it'll be $45 for all three. That 56, you know, that the proof set from the 56 is like $100. And while primarily most of that price is the Franklin half, the other big chunk of that is the quarter. All right, last call, $18 or $15 each if you want all three. Alright, moving on. Alright, the next one. I've got the wrong price on the sheet for one thing. And the next one is the 1976. This is the 40% proof bicentennial. And it is a deep cameo. You got the drummer boy on the back. And the actual proper price for this one is, we're looking for $8. For some reason I put 12 on the sheet. I don't know why. Beautiful 40% silver bicentennial proof quarter. $8. And then we've also got the non-proof version. This is just the 40% silver San Francisco. And this one's $5. If you grab both of them, I'll do both for 12. So you got the proof for 8 and the non-proof for 5, or both for 12. And these are both 40% silver. All right, last call on these. All right, we're going to move on. All right, now we're going into state quarter proofs. These are all silver. And we're going to start with the 2006 state quarters. We have the whole, we actually have 2 of the full set, so we have every state. So that's Colorado, South Dakota, Nebraska, Nevada, North Dakota. Again, these are the 90% silver proofs. These are $8 each. Unless you want a full year set, and then I'll do it for $6 each. But you have to buy all 5 for the year set. So for $30, you get the full year. All in 90% silver proof. There's Colorado. Here's the Dakota, South Dakota. Get off there. Then $8 a piece, or $30 for all 5 for the year. In the case of the 2006s, we have 2 of each. And here's the Nebraska, here's the Nebraska. Here's your Nevada. And here's North Dakota. All right, last call on this one. $2006 silver proof state quarters. All right, moving on. Anybody decide you want some of those, let us know. They shall be here. All right, next up we got 2007. We've only got one set of the 07s available. So same as the 6s, $8 each. Unless you buy the full year, then it's $6 each. So here is Idaho. Some cool toning on the bird and the little matte bit right there. Here's your Wyoming. And here is your Utah. Montana. And Washington. So again, all 90% silver. They're all deep cameo. $8 a piece, or $30 for the set. I know, right? CoinDig is the only one occasionally talking. Last call for 2007. Your best Pink Floyd. Is there anybody out there? All right, moving on. All right, next up is 2008. Same deal, $8 a piece or $30 for a set. 2008, we have 2 sets available. Here's Arizona. This is where we're at. Alaska. New Mexico. Oklahoma. And Hawaii. $90% silver proof deep cameos, $8 each or $30 for a set. Any takers? Trent wants a set. All right. All right, Trent, you got a set coming at you. Congrats, man. Set of the 2008s. The last call on the second. That'd be $6 each. All right, moving on. All right, and the last set is the 2010 America the Beautifuls. We only got one of these sets available. These are still the 90% silver proofs. So you got Mountain Hood. You got Hot Springs. Same deal on these, by the way. $8 each or $30 for a set. It's Grand Canyon. And Trent already wants the set. All right, so these are sold. Here's the last two, just so you can see them. Yellowstone. And Yosemite. All right, those are going to Trent. Congrats, man. Beautiful silver quarters coming your way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and knock these out real quick. Got some proof Sacagawea dollars. And these are going to be $3 each. We got 2 of the 2006s. We've got a 2007. Probably noticing a pattern by now. 2 2008s.
only have one that is 2007.
Oh, sorry, 2007. 2008s. These are all deep cameo. And then, of course, the 2010. This one's got the mint mark and the lettering, or the date and all that's on the edge. This is when they started doing the Native American series. This one is the, however you say that word, Great Law of Peace. So $3 each. I'm going to give it about 40 seconds. If anybody wants one of the dates, let us know which one you want. All right, we are going to move on. If anybody wants one of those, let us know. All right, going into dimes now. All right, these again are all proofs. They're all silver. Starting with 1956 for $10. The 56 proof Roosevelt dime. All right, this one's going to coin digging. Congrats, coin digging. Oh, by the way, since you haven't been able to get anything for a while, we actually have stickers now. So you'll actually get a sticker in your package. We have joined the sticker crowd. People like them, so we decided we might as well make some. All right, next up, 1960 proof Roosevelt dime, $10. And this one is actually still cameo. I know, right? I'm surprised nobody got the quarter or the $half for the 56. Just stuck on lower denominations because you're always going after the next, 18th set of Indians. Hey, you do Flying Eagles too, right? Coin digging? Or is it just the Indians? Nice. Last call on this one. Yeah, we've actually got 2 graded Eagles here. They're not on the list today, but we've got them. And one of them is it's the 57 that's got the die clash with the seated $half. It's like the Snow 9, I think. And then we got a 58 that's in, I think it's in like XF40 or something like that. I can show it to me at the end if you're still around if you want. Just so you can see them. Alright, moving on. Next up. Tempt you harder. 1961 proof. $10. Yeah, I mean, if you decide to buy them, that's up to you. But I figured I'd at least show them to you so you can see them. Because they are cool. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, if you're still around at the end of the auction, I'll grab them and show them to you. All right, last call on this one. $10. There's only so much wood chopping your body can take before it's finally like, okay, we're done. All right, moving on. All right. So the next one are the same dates you guys have been seeing. These are all going to be $3 a piece. These, of course, are the 90% silver. Again, we got 2 of the 2006s. These are all deep cameo. We got 1 2007 with some cool toning on its head. And on the torch. And again, these are $3 a piece. You cheated splitting the kindling wood bundles. Built a processor. Hey, whatever gets it done. We got 2 2008s. Again, these are all 90% silver. They're all deep cameo. And here's the 2010. You guys ever notice the difference between the old proofs when they used to do them by hand and do the hand polishing? Looks nice, smooth, but still nice and frosty. As compared to now the laser etched ones that have almost that like sparkly, grainy look to them. Trent wants the 08 and 10. Coming at you, Trent. Congrats, man. All right, so that leaves another 08, the 206s and the 07, $3 a piece. Not a fan of anything modern. I'm a fan of silver. I actually collect all the modern stuff. Just because in 20 years, I don't want to have to be trying to hunt for it, when, trying to find the nice ones. So get them now when they're out. All right, last call on the dimes. My face. All right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want any of those dime proofs, so let me know. I am talking about hair. Because my hair is misbehaving. On to the nickels. All right, let's do the non-proofs first. All right, here's another one of our showcase items for tonight. In the nickel verse. We got a 1983 Denver PCGS graded MS65 full steps. Starting bid on this one is $75. The list value for this coin is like 118, I think was the last time I saw it. That is a full steps nickel. Oh yeah. And you got to remember, 1983 was the year they didn't do mint sets. It was 82 and 83. Internet keeps going out. That's no good. So it's hard finding good specimens for 1982 and 83. And here you've got an 83 with full steps, MS65. Focus. So you got a little bit of chop in the steps, but none of them are broken. Thus, it gets the full step designation. We're $75 bid. Anyone? Here's PCGS code. Series 20. I don't even know what that means. It's usually not on the slabs, but this one apparently is Series 20, coin 106. All right, last call on this one. For a $75 bid. If you're the only bidder, you're getting it for 75 bucks. It's minimum $35 less than list or under list value. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got a little Westward Journey sit. If you could, you would. Yeah, that is a very nice one. All right, so these are all Philadelphias. And it is the 2004 and 5s. They're all uncirculated. That mark's in the plastic. It's not on the coin. There's a scratch on the plastic. Or some tape or something. So these are all uncirculated, and this is going to be the lowest price item we've ever had in the auction. This is $1.
What?
Oh wait, nope, wrong item. This is $3.
Lowest is 2.
So full Philadelphia BU set for $3. Oh, coin digging. You missed this. This might interest you. While people are thinking about if they want the nickels or not. We've still got the uncirculated steel wheat set for $3. Denver, Philly, and San Fran, all uncirculated, $3. Yeah, you want it? Cool. 2 coin digging. Last call on the nickels.
Nickel.
Nickels. There's 4 in it. And the holder's got like a cool little westward map on it. Kind of neat. Crack in the plastic. All right, moving on. All right, I'm going to step aside for a moment. I'll be right back. My wife's going to show you some nickel proofs. As soon as she gets done wrestling with the package. Got it? Alright, she got it. I'll be right back.
Okay. These are all Ben?
Yeah.
Okay. 1956. Nickel, and it's the proof. And these are all, I don't know. Okay, babe, you already did these. Could have sworn you did. Oh.
I did the dimes, the quarters, and the halves, not the nickels.
Well, aha. Okay, never mind. Found it. $15. The 1956. Anyone? Last call on this one. And that scratches in the plastic. It is not on the coin. Alright, moving on to the 1960 proof nickel. And this one is $10. gonna let you take back over.
Hang on, I need the restroom.
Oh. Okay. Anyone? Alright, last call. Alright, moving on, and Lewis is taking over with the 1961.
I am back. Alright, 1961 proof. We're $10. And if anybody wants all three of these oldies, I'll do them for $8 each. So save $6.
The other one is 15. The first one.
Or take $2 off the $15 one. So it'll be 8, 8, and 13. There we go. Yay, math. Well, it's 8, 8, and 13, technically. If somebody wants all three.
But you have to get all three.
Last call on this one. All right, moving on. All right. So the rest of these are all going to be $2 each. And just like the others, we've got two 2006s. And we got a 2007. We got two 2008s. And a 2010. These are all $2 a piece. Last call on these. All right, we are moving on. If anybody wants any more of those nickels, let me know. Let me just put it up real quick. And I have 5 all what? For the nickels. It was the 2006, 7, 8, and 10. If that's what you're asking. Yep, all proofs. $2 each. Oh, and then we had the early dates, which was the 56, the 60, and the 61. Benedict. All right, cool. So you are getting, yeah, this is the 56. This one is $15. And then the 60 is $10. And the 61 is $10. Unless somebody got all 3 of them, then I was going to knock $2 off each one. So, all right, you're getting an 06, an 07, a 10, and an 8. Coming at you. You're very welcome. All right, I'm going to change pace a little bit before I get to the pennies. I'm going to do some USA Philippines stuff. Starting with a 1907 20 centavos. This is 75% silver. So from back in the day when we owned the USA Philippines. This one is $15. This is on a buy it now. 1907, 20 centavos. 75% silver. But these are still considered American coinage because we minted them back when we owned it. These 1907 20s are hard to find.
Is it the ones in top of
It's 20 centavos. Any takers? All right, we're going to move on. All right, next up we got 4 of the pesos. Each of these are 80% silver. These are considered the lost American dollars. And they are roughly the size of the rest of the silver dollars. This one's the 1907 San Francisco. These are $25 each. Then we got the 1908 San Francisco. The 1909 San Francisco. And the 1910 San Francisco. So we got 4 years, $25 each. 1907 through 1910. All San Francisco Mint. You're all 80% silver. If somebody gets all 4, if you want all 4 years, I'll do them at $22 each. The last call on these. Okay, that's just a ding. I thought that was a double for a second. Alright, moving on. If anybody decides they want any of those, let me know. Alright, got a couple of foreign silvers. These are both proofs, including a big one. Alright, so this is the 1976 $5 proof coin from the Bahamas. This is a big coin. This is bigger than a silver eagle. It is beautiful deep cameo. It's 0.925 silver. And there is 1.25 ounces. So 1¼ ounces of silver in this coin. And this one's on a buy it now for 25 bucks. You always know Bahamas because it's got the pelican and the swordfish holding up the shield. So for 1¼ ounce of silver being in this coin, $25 is worth it just for the melt value. All right, last call on this one. Oh yeah, me too. These things are awesome. Last call on this one. $1.25 ounces of silver in this thing for $25. No, you're not behind. All right, we're moving on. All right, and then the other one we've got, which is also 0.925 silver, is a 1976 proof 10 cents from Belize. And this one is $5. Beautiful deep cameo. 0.925 silver. All right, you want this one, Cindy? It's going to you. Congrats. All right. All right, next up, I got some cool stuff for you guys. Hopefully there's some of you out there that are into Ancients. If not, hopefully the new series will get you into Ancients. All right, this one is from the Persian Empire. As in, like, you know, King Xerxes that attacked Greece. And the Spartans did the whole 300 thing. Yeah, Persian Empire. This is the Sasanian Kings. 531 to 579 AD. Silver drachm. Kuzro the First. On the obverse, you've got wearing earrings, or hold on, decorated bust, facing right, wearing earrings and crown, surmounted by corimbos and crescents. And then the reverse, you got fire altar decorated with ribbons, 2 attendants facing above, crescent, and star. And there's the catalog number. So this is a big old silver ancient coin. This thing is, I'm actually taking out the plastic. This is actually like almost the size of a small dollar. And average silver purity on ancients was 83%. Okay, and this one is on a buy it now for $50. There we go. Now we're right side up. Anybody interested? This one would have been like right towards the end of the Persian Empire before it turned into Iraq. Oh man, any number of people could have helped this thing. It's one of the things I love about ancient coins. Okay. All right, we're going to move on from this one. All right, next one. This one is from 198 AD. And it is another silver. And this is the Septimus Gata Caesar silver drachma. And this one is $75. Buy it now. Now on the grading, I'm using the modern day grading scale, just so that gives you guys an idea of understanding it. But the way that they actually grade ancients is you'll have a rough grade, so like I put EF, and then also on the slab on the other side, it would have two numbers. That's so many points out of 5 system. One of them is the condition of the planchet. You'll get 1 out of 5 through 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5, of course, being the best. And then the other one is the strike for the details. You'll get a 1 through a 5. And those will also be on the slab. That's how they do ancients. So this one is from ancient Rome. And this is one of the few that they know the exact year that it was minted, because the guy was only the ruler for 1 year. And happens with so many rulers back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is beautiful. Let's see if we can tell what it says on there. It's not sure what that says, but that side says public. Last call on this one. Ancient Roman silver. All right, we're moving on. All right, next one. This one is 235 to 270 AD. And this one is a Gordian III. Silver Antoninus from ancient Rome. 235 to 270 AD. That's your SEER number and your RIC number. This one we're looking for 40 bucks. Now, if you guys know the story of Alexander the Great and the Gordian knot, this guy was actually a descendant of the original Greek leader, Gordian.
Okay, Cindy.
That's fine, Cindy. We're looking for 40 bucks for this one. There we go. It's hard to tell, but all the little spikes right there, that's actually the crown headpiece. Alright, last call on this one. It's quite possible. I think you might have seen this one. I do tend to show these off when I get them. Alright, we're moving on. Alright, we got one more silver. And this one is...
Yes, indeed, the spikes are a crown.
Alright, this one is 117 to 138 AD. It was minted in Alexandria, Egypt, although it is a Roman coin because it was during the Roman rule era. And it is Emperor Hadrian, and it is a bi-tetradrachm. So you got obverse, you got laureate, draped, and curious bust of Hadrian, facing right, with the text, blah, 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 blah. And then reverse, radiant and draped bust of Helios, right. And this one is actually dated on the reverse. And this one we are looking for 150. A big old hunk of silver. I'm actually going to take this one out because it's a very thick coin. So it makes the plastic do weird things. Big old thick piece of silver that they use for this coin. Upside down. There we go. Alright, so this is the reverse side. So that is the Greek god Helios. A Roman god. Is Helios Greek or Roman?
I don't know.
Yeah, this one's got busts on both sides. On this side, it's the god Helios. And then on the obverse, which is this side, is the bust of Emperor Hadrian. And whenever you see an ancient coin that says laureate bust, that's the kind of like the leafy or feathered kind of headdress as opposed to the crown. That's what laureate means. By the way, if anybody's interested in this, we do payments. So we're going to go last call on this one. Oh yeah, for sure. And it's interesting sometimes when you know just think about what what was purchased with these coins. Like this particular coin, this would have been, this would have been a perfect coin for buying a new sword, buying a new shield, buying a horse. All right, moving on. All right. Now we got a couple that are the bronze variety. The first one, to anybody who thought that a commemorative coin was a new thing, it really isn't.
Duh.
Here is a Constantinople commemorative, and this coin was struck somewhere between 330 and 334 AD in Rome. So this is an ancient commemorative coin. And this thing is in fantastic condition for its age. So this one we were looking for $35. So that is the she-wolf suckling Romulus and Remus, the twins. And then the PLG is the mint mark. And that means that it was minted in Lyons, France. Believe it or not. And it is a bronze fullis. Fullis was the denomination. So you got an ancient coin with a wolfie. $35, anyone? You think about, 330 to 334 AD, that makes this thing basically 1,700 years old. How many people can say they own a 1,700-year-old commemorative coin? All right, Cindy is picking this one up. Congrats, Cindy. All right, we got one more of the ancients. This one is 177 to 192 AD. It is Emperor Commodus. It is a bronze 30 perium, minted in Mysia. Obverse is laureate. You remember that I said that's the leaf or feather headdress. Draped bust, facing right with the text, blah, blah, blah. And then reverse is she-wolf Standing right, Suckling Romulus and Remus. So this is going to have that same reverse as that commemorative. And of course with the text, blah, 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 blah. And the PAR is of course going to be the mint mark that stands for Mycio. Alright, so here is the bust of Commodus. This one is a bit more tattered. So I got for ancient standards, I've got it in a very good. And we're looking for 25 bucks for this one. And then of course She-Wolf again. Suckling the twins Romulus and Remus. And there's the mint mark down there. Typically the reverse on the bottom is always where the mint mark is. And that's one of the things I'll go through on our new show is where you can find all of the mint marks so you know where they're from. It's actually a fairly decent sized copper coin. I mean, it's about the size of a nickel. And that thing is a very high relief. When you think about how worn this thing is, and it's still pretty thick, which means it was even bigger and thicker when it was new. All right, last call on this one. Ooh, excuse me. This is the last of our ancients, and we'll be going into the pennies. It's one of the reasons I want to do a show. It's because I want to get more of you into collecting ancients. It is an amazing world of coins if you allow yourself to actually get into it. All right, we are going to move on. If anybody decides they want any of these, or if there's any ancients you are looking for, let me know. Because one of my contacts and dealers here in town is an ancients expert, and that's primarily what he deals in. So let me know. All right, so on to pennies. And we are going to be starting off with a 1909 VDB. Not the S, unfortunately. But still a VDB. And it's a very fine red-brown. And this one is for a buy it now of 15 bucks. It might actually be extremely fine, but I wanted to play it conservative. So I went with very fine. Forbidden price of $15. Anyone? 1909 VDB and very fine red brown. Yeah, this thing is nice. Let's see something real quick. Yeah, it's just coloring, making it look like that. All right, last call on this one, $15. I'm starting to wonder if we have any coin collectors with us tonight. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we've got a 1910 San Francisco, and very good. Attributed by Rick Snow. And this one we are looking for $12. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check it out, Cindy. I'll watch all your videos you put up. And this one is going to coin digging. God, I cannot get my focus right now. Congrats, coin digging. All right, next up. All right, this is one of the key dates of the wheat series. This is a 1931S. And very fine. And this one we are looking for $50. The 31S. And going to coin digging. Congrats, coin digging. Next up, we've got a variety coin. This is the 1941 double die obverse FS 102 in fine condition, attributed by Rick Snow. You had your eye on that one? Let me see if I can. All right. All right. So you can see definitely up there in the U, in the R, in the T in trust. You can see the clear doubling.